The rate at which marriages are breaking this day because the man or husband, boyfriend is cheating is quite alarming. Every day I wake up to social media, it's either I'm reading one lady leaving the husband or boyfriend because he cheated on her, or maybe a friend close to me is like complaining to leave the husband because the husband is cheating on her, keeping another girl called a side chick and whatever. So that is what I want us to discuss about today. It is really so alarming, and like almost 90% of women, as I say, they complain of this about their men. So let me put it to you now. If your man was cheating on you or your husband is cheating on you, will you leave your husband, file for divorce because he's cheating on you? Leave me your comments below so we can all learn, and I'll equally share with you my take on this topic. Growing up and even now as I'm talking to you, almost every girl or woman I meet is either complaining of the boyfriend or husband cheating on her. Maybe she wants to quit the relationship or quitting the marriage. It's becoming to be a situation like almost 90 or 99% of men are cheats these days. So if you marry your husband today and you have, let's say, 2, 3, 4 kids with that husband, and he cheats on you, maybe he's keeping a girl somewhere or dating other girls, will you walk out of that marriage? So a friend of mine recently came to me and she was complaining of her husband keeping another girl, dating another girl, serious. She was very angry and like telling me she will separate, she will file for divorce from that marriage. So what I told her was to sit down and reflect. Think of the good times she had with her husband. And we all know marriage can be very difficult. It's not like I'm supporting men to cheat on their women, but these are the difficult times in marriage. You find your husband cheating on you. What are you supposed to do? So I say we should better sit down and think of what to do. You will not just walk out of this marriage with your 3 kids because your husband cheated on you. You're walking out with your kids now. Do you think you will see another man who is not even maybe worse than the husband you're living? Because we have all established the fact as women today that men cheat a lot. Like 99% of men, they cheat. So it's not like you're walking out of this marriage to go and meet another very like decent man who will not cheat on you. So why not sit here and let's think of something to do to like try to make your marriage work out, so your husband can leave whoever woman or whatever stuff she's doing with the girl and you're getting angry. So I asked her, have you confronted your husband? She said no. I said we need to come up with a gangster move, because you need to act like a gangster, like those girls who think they can like snatch your husband away from you. Because some girls will not only like date your husband to take whatever they have to take from him or have the fun they wish to have with your husband. Some of them date your man to actually take that man away from you. So are you going to just let one girl take your husband from you? I'm not saying that we should fight for men, but come on, this is a situation. You have 3 kids with this man and you guys loved each other. That is why you decided to get married. There is something called temptation, and men are like babies. They are like small babies. They easily fall for that kind of temptation. So try to fight for your relationship. If it is more than you can walk out. She said, then I asked, she said, oh, okay, well. So I said, has he ever beaten you? He said no. Does your husband take care of his kids? She said yes. Does he take care of you? She said yes. I said, it means we need to fight for this marriage. If he was beating you, I would say, okay, I don't have anything to say, or maybe maltreating you, I would just say there's nothing to be done. But if the issue is cheating, let's try to see how we can work out this thing done for you to move out of this relationship. Because moving out of your marriage with 3 kids, you will go and be a side chick for another woman's husband. At the end of the day, you will hardly find a single man to carry your baggage, all those 3 kids. So even those situations like that, women like that, after having 3 kids, still find men to marry, but 50% of the women end up not finding like other men to marry, like single men. And there is no guarantee that leaving that man who cheated on you, the next man you are going to will not cheat on you. So let's see how we can work this thing out. So we had to come up with a gangster idea to stop the husband from dating the so-called other girl or side chick or whatever. What we did was, she got a new SIM card. Since she never attacked the man, she knew the girl's name. She got the SIM card like it is that girl who got a fake SIM card. We did everything like used the girl's name on that SIM card and claimed like she got a fake SIM card for that purpose. So we made it be like she was sending horrible messages to the wife, insulting her that the husband doesn't love her anymore. The husband now loves, that is the side chick, that the husband loves me, the side chick. The husband doesn't love you, the wife. He's planning to leave you for me. He says you are very this, you're saying some nasty things, and he is leaving you for me. So, and let me tell you, I got a fake SIM card. If you care, you go and tell your husband, this is not my real number. Your husband will never believe you because this is not my real number. This is a fake number I'm using to tell you. So if you know what is good for you, leave that house because before he sends you out of that house. So that is the game we like. So that is the gangster game we played. So that is the gangster idea we came up with. So she got that SIM card. We were sending all those off the phone to her husband like 5 days after. She told her husband, look at this one girl insulting me every day, telling me you're leaving me for her. This is the girl's name. And the husband, you could see guilt all over her face from the way she told me. The husband was really guilty. So the husband said, what? Who is the girl? Who is sending you this message? At least 90% of men, if they know you've discovered the girl they are dating out of the marriage, they will leave that girl or at least adjust and try to be responsible in their house, or at least the relationship will fade out gradually. So that is what happened. It's like she went and confronted the girl or whatever. They had a big family meeting. They spoke to the man, talked to him. He said he doesn't have anything to do with any girl. That the husband, that he doesn't have anything to do with any girl. And I told that wife, when your husband is saying he doesn't have anything to do with that girl, believe your husband. Just keep telling your husband you believe in him and you trust him. He cannot do that to you. And that is how the thing stopped. If that girl did nothing and just walked out of that marriage, she will be a single mother now with all those 3 kids and facing difficulties, training her kids. The kids will grow up in a broken home, and you know how broken home kids can be. They can be somehow aggressive, and the lack of love will make them very bitter at times. Lovely home training will be far away from them, and those kinds of kids are always bitter and they hardly really grow like good, like if they were with both of their parents. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So it's always good to fight for what is yours. I'm not saying we should fight for men, especially if you have kids for a man who is not beating you, who is taking good care of you. Try to fight for your relationship. Don't just walk out of that marriage. If it is boyfriend, girlfriend, if the boy is a serial cheat, you try your best. It doesn't work, you can walk away from that kind of relationship. But if it is marriage that you have 1, 2, 3 kids, try to work out things with your husband and stay and take care of your kids. Trust me, because there is no good man out there. All of them, even my husband, I cannot sit here and be saying that I have a saint, but I'm not walking out of my marriage because of one girl distracting my husband somewhere. I am not. So that is my own take of this topic. Share with me what you think. Share with me what you will do if you find your husband or man or boyfriend cheating on you. Will you walk out of that marriage or relationship? Leave me your comments below and let's learn from each other. And please don't judge me on my own take for this topic. Just tell me how you would address this topic better than what I just shared with you. Maybe I can learn something new from you as well. So yeah, get down to the comment section and let's discuss. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and see you again in my next video. Bye.